All right, Mr. Engelberger. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for jumping in when called upon. All right, have you and Mr. Copeland had an opportunity to discuss his case, matters, witness? Okay. And what is, I mean, he was in the middle of testifying, as I think you know. Is he going to continue testifying? Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate your stepping in. All right. Can't hear? Come on up to the podium. Yeah, we all have to use our microphones in here. That is probably true. Absolutely. Thank you. All right. Do any of the attorneys have anything to raise before we, I don't know if we have the jury quite ready or not, but we should within the next few minutes. Anybody have anything before that?
Your Honor, I received a telephone call yesterday from the evening from the Honorable Max Shard.
Okay.
Who advised that Ms. Hilton advised him that the state intends to play the February 20th, 2015 interview. I'm not saying the whole thing, but at least that's how it was communicated to me. And that's Mr. Copeland, Ms. Quarterman, and Detective Curry.
Okay.
So I have, and I'll put in writing if you want, based upon the testimony, I don't know how we want to do it. We should get together with the state first and see what parts they want to play, and then we have objections to it. But anyway, I reviewed that recording, so I'm prepared to quickly, and I could put in writing all my time slots to what I think would be, whatever my objection will be spelled out. Confrontation clause, hearsay. Ms. Quarterman, to my knowledge, not testifying. Detective Curry, to my knowledge, not testifying. So I have those type of objections, as well as relevance, as well as not inconsistent statement. But I don't want to waste anybody's time, but I just want to alert you that if the state wants to play that like this morning, that may be an issue. That's all I wanted to bring up. It may not be an issue at this time.
Okay. And is this, who's the female? Is that another detective?
I apologize. That's his, and when I say his, I apologize that too. Mr. Copeland's significant other.
Okay.
It's been referred to as Quarterman. Quarter.
And does she make any kind of statements on there?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
The statements that Ms. Quarterman states is in response to something that Mr. Copeland says. So you would need to hear her question to understand Mr. Copeland's answer. So it would be the rule of completeness to understand in context what Mr. Copeland is responding to. But if Mr. Steele wants to give us what his objections are, we can look at them. There might be some that we can agree to.
Well, to speed it up, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The first 12 minutes is Detective Curry asking Ms. Quarterman what she saw. So this, Your Honor, you heard testimony yesterday, and I understand it's a blizzard that we put you into. But it's February 20th, 2021. Mr. Copeland's carrying a child to a car. Ms. Quarterman, they're going to hospital, if you remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Quarterman is there. She's a witness. So she's asked the first 12 minutes by the detective, and they're both sitting there, so it's kind of an odd interview, but the detective says, I'm going to start with you. What did you see? So that's not, in my opinion, a rule of completeness issue. There is a portion when the detective leaves the room. I believe that's what Ms. Hilton's referring to. And the two, meaning Mr. Copeland and Ms. Quarterman, are having a conversation. Ms. Quarterman is giving information that I don't believe would be part of completing the story, make it in context. She's giving her own information, but again, that was part of the issue.
Okay, thank you. Is the state's intention to play that first 12 or so minutes that is basically, sounds like maybe the detective interviewing Ms. Quarterman?
Your Honor, anything that's just Ms. Quarterman and the detective, no. No, anything that is just Ms. Quarterman and the detective, no, we don't intend on playing. But the other portions, like I said, if Mr. Steele could just give that to us, we can review it and look at it. I don't think that the statements will be played before lunchtime,
Okay.
Your Honor. And so we can have an opportunity to look at it. The state also intends on playing the January 11th statement. And so I did call Mr. Shard last night because both the January 11th statement, Your Honor, and the February 20th statement were played.
Little bits of them.
No, the whole thing were played in June, like June 17th.
Okay.
And so I did not have in my email any proposed redactions from the defense. So I wanted to confirm that, which is why I called Mr. Shard last night
Okay.
to find out, was there anything, because we did play, I believe, both of those interviews in its entirety back in June, Your Honor.
Okay. And do y'all anticipate objections to the January 11th statement other than those we've maybe already reviewed?
Well, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
So the January 11th statement, I did review that again last night. There are mentioned, my understanding of the task is to identify prejudicial, character, irrelevant, things of that nature, hearsay, confrontation clause. I've identified 3 areas on the transcript. I went by the transcript because we have, unfortunately for all of us, we have MP4 format and an evidence reviewer format. And seems like whenever I use a time, the state's on the other time and vice versa. So I'm using the transcript. On page 5, Kenneth Copeland is talking about Mr. Kelvin Watts, shooting up about the meeting, about the blood meeting, supposedly with this gentleman Mo on the line. And I have previously objected to that, saying it's hearsay. I think we've already addressed that issue, and Your Honor has not agreed with me, but for the record, page 5 of that transcript for the January 11th hearing, that's discussed. Page 7, he being Kenneth Copeland talks about speaking to Demekion Garlington, and Demekion Garlington says, "They say Nut just got killed, bro." That's the extent of what he says was said at that time. I believe that is hearsay. And then on page 26, that was page 7. On page 26 of the transcript, there's talk about Kenneth Copeland knowing that Shell Kell shut up the gambling house, and eventually he says thug. I refer to him as Mr. Jeffrey Williams. The raid, that saying that they need to pay for the window. Those are 3 topics that we've talked about in my previous proposed redactions. So, and Your Honor's already ruled on it, but for the record, I just need to state that those are objections I have to playing the audio. All that being said, Your Honor, my understanding of where we are right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, please, the defense has flagged objections that we had that were obvious objections. The state, I understand, is planning on playing videos. We have not addressed whether a foundation has been laid to just play the videos wholesale.
Okay.
I know that Miss Hilton's been asking a lot of questions and has gotten very responses from Mr. Copeland to her questions. but I still think that that's a topic that needs to be discussed. The state is the proponent of these prior inconsistent statements as they're labeling them. So I believe that burdens on them to show that a foundation's been laid. So from my perspective, we haven't had that discussion yet. We just had the initial flagging of
Right.
obvious issues because we didn't know Mr. Copeland's testimony at the time when we were discussing these things. When he still understands, so quite frankly, we still don't.
So at this point, Your Honor, the state has gone through with Mr. Copeland, the January 11th interview, the February 20th interview, the February 21st, and the January 28th interview, Your Honor. The state's position at this time is that Mr. Copeland has stated he doesn't recall anything that he told police at all in any of these interviews. And while I have been going line by line, which has been a very tedious task,
It has been.
the fact that he has said, I don't recall, I believe I can play the entirety of the interview, given that that's his blanket statement. But in an abundance of caution, the state has been going line by line. But I think I'm at the place, in all honesty, that I can play all these interviews outside of the redactions and
Yeah,
completeness.
I think that the foundation's been laid, that he's been given an opportunity to, he's been presented with them. He's been given an opportunity to say whatever he wants to say about them. He has essentially said wholesale, I don't remember a single word I ever said to anybody who is law enforcement, including every bit of these things. And they would be able to be played now the foundation's been laid. With regard, Mr. Steele, to your objections to the February 20th statement, other than the parts where that I understand the state does not intend to play, that are essentially Detective Curry interviewing Ms. Quarterman, are your other objections new objections or things we've already been over?
I don't believe we've been over them.
Okay.
There's speeches made, that's my word. Advice given by Detective Curry on how to live life. Mr. Copeland gives his pontification on what life is about. And they talk about belief in death and I don't see
Okay.
how that is relevant.
All right.
I marked those things. We didn't talk.
Can you quickly get those together and get them to the state? And maybe if there's agreement on some of those things, y'all can come to that agreement, and whatever is left, we can deal with over the lunch break. Sounds like maybe we're going to have a working lunch.
I think I can do that.
Okay, great. Appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you.
And Your Honor, I understand the court's ruling regarding the prior inconsistent statements. Just so I don't have to be a jack in the box popping up every.
Yeah, everybody's got continuing objections to
Thank you.
anything that they have already stated an objection to that's been overruled.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
All right, anything else? No, everybody. All right. We have Mr. Copeland available. Okay, and is the jury ready? All right, let's get Mr. Copeland on the stand and then we'll have the jury out. Good morning, Mr. Copeland.
Good morning.
All right, we're going to get the jury out. I understand that you have had an opportunity to consult with Mr. Engelberger and we will continue your testimony. And I'll just remind you that you are still under oath.
Okay, come on.
Thanks so much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Ms. Hilton, you can proceed.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would like to tender State's Exhibit 378Y Alpha, the January 11th, 2015 interview of Mr. Copeland to introduce for impeachment purposes based on a prior inconsistent statement.
All right, that is admitted.
Permission to publish?
You may.
Thank you. Yes. 906.
What I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do? That's my attribution. Okay, we're gonna talk. Then I'm gonna talk to his family, okay? I'm gonna let his family put it out. But please, Kim, one thing at a time. Okay, Kim? One thing at a time.
Do I supposed to be listening to it?
I know, man, it's frustrating. He's not gonna stop. Okay? The brother is gonna clean.
Yeah. one of the jurors needs to deal with something real fast, and we need to deal with some technology real fast.
Where the hell you think I'm at? I don't want to be here at 9:30. I'm in the office. I've been in trial all week. Who are you with? I'm with my paralegal. She's helping me out. I can't do this by myself. She's preparing my trial notebook. I have when you're a solo practitioner, you won't have it. Now, to not have a full-time
that they had reached a settlement and they would be submitting a final order.
All right, guys, let's stop it right there.
Not having effective communication with his clients.
And I believe Woody said that. Now that I think about it,
You're right.
yes, I believe Woody was saying Melnick was hard to get in touch with.
Mhm.
So this is a constant thing with Melnick. All right, you want to pick it up right here, AV?
Yep. In May of 2017.
And let me just jump in, guys. I've got my eye on the court feed, so the court should be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. So we're just going to take a quick look at this.
Okay. And let's look at Sylvia too, because remember last time they left around like 11:45 and they ended up breaking for lunch. So I'll pull up her Twitter just to see how she's doing. In May of 2017, Melnick began representing a client in a matter filed in Rockdale County by the father of a client's child. The father was paying child support via an income deduction order and was seeking a reduction in child support, as well as to legitimate the child and obtain visitation. During that time, Melnick was a solo practitioner with no full-time staff and no case management software. What?
Now, wait. Now, here's the thing, guys. It was a thing back in the day to not have case management software. Case management software is expensive and everything. So a lot of times attorneys will be trying to do stuff on Excel, trying to keep their cases. And you really don't need case management software if you don't have a ton of cases. But once you start getting 50 cases, 100 cases to keep them all squared away, you need a management system. But a lot of attorneys, when you're just starting up, when you're a solo practitioner, you won't have it. Now, to not have a full-time staff, to not have, we call it a girl, not have a girl sitting, that's what we used to call it back in the day.
Receptionist.
That's a receptionist just sitting up there.
Somebody answering the phone, taking messages, like something.
Yeah, nowadays you've got attorneys who are trying to use virtual assistants and all that for cheap. But back in the day, in the 90s, 2000s, you ain't have VAs. You just had a girl. And you would sit her up there and she would kind of do everything.
That was my first job. I worked for my uncle's law firm at 14. That's what I did. He's like, answer the phone. People come in, like, do this. Answer these emails. Can you go run this to the... You're right. Pretty easily on it.
Their job in this field for 6 months. How many of y'all could not get a penny for 6? All right, guys, let's stop it right there. If you were in court 17 to 20 days out of the month, and that's a ton of days because of the weekends and court is not open on the weekends, that's fine.
Follow up with the court to determine if the hearing would be rescheduled. The court conducted a hearing on January 8th.
Oh my God.
After Melnick, this is so bad, it keeps getting worse. After Melnick was finished with the other matters for which he was scheduled to be in court on that day, he called the court and was told the hearings were done.
No.
He did not ask about the outcome of the hearing, and he did not contact his client to tell her he had not attended it.
Melnick!
7 days later, on January 15th, the court issued a final order enforcing the settlement and ordering Melnick's clients to reimburse within 30 days $2,800 to the father for child support overpayment, as well as $800 in attorney's fees related to the motion to enforce. After the court issued the January 15th order, Melnick did not notify his client about the order. He did not tell her that she needed to pay $3,600
Oh my God.
within 30 days and did not send her a copy of the order. The client became aware of the January 15th order when, after the amount she was receiving in child support decreased, she went to the courthouse and obtained a copy of the order.
Ugh.
That was also when she became aware of the January 8th hearing and motion to enforce. Melnick never filed a motion to withdraw from the case, nor did he terminate his representation. The client retained new counsel, so she got a new lawyer, who contacted Melnick and raised the possibility of the client filing a malpractice action against him. Melnick discussed settlement with the client's new counsel, but after the client filed a grievance with the state bar, Melnick paid the client $3,500 and obtained a release.
All right, this is insanity. The testimony established that Melnick paid his client $3,500, but the record was not clear as to whether that amount represented a refund of the fees. Oh my God! All right. Melnick made so many, and this is again. I'm telling you guys, this is inside.
It's your wheelhouse.
So yeah, y'all, Melnick fucked up. He fucked up. But this happened in 2019. So yeah, y'all, Melnick fucked up. How y'all think that? Hold on, let me turn my TV down. But this happened in 2009. How y'all think this came to light right now? Like right now, at this moment, when he just got into it with Love in court. How do y'all think this came about right now? Anyway, this shit happened in 2019. How y'all think this came about? Like right now, like, you know, he just got into it with Love in public in open court so everybody could see it last week, and now this is I'm sorry, it doesn't pass the smell test. It doesn't, and they gave the punishment that was recommended for him. They gave him more than what it was, but apparently Melnick has a track record for not communicating with his clients like he's supposed to. And I do believe Woody said he couldn't get in touch with him like he needed to. But I just hate that for Woody, man, because now Woody's stuck with whatever the fuck his name is. And that's just crazy, yo. But Melnick kind of looked like a, you know, ambulance chaser type lawyer to me.
I understand we now have a solution to the issue that really should have been thought about and raised before now. But it is what it is. So let's get Mr. Copeland back on the stand and get the jury out. Go ahead and get the jury out. Mr. Copeland, I think we've got a solution so that you'll be able to hear the video while it's playing. You can just put those headphones on.
Oh, it's not right there.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. I cannot even imagine how many times y'all have already been told that over the course of this trial. As with so much with modern life, technology makes things easier for us sometimes, but it also gives us some headaches sometimes. But I think we're ready to go now. So, Ms. Hilton, you can go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna talk. Then I'm gonna talk to his family, okay? I'm gonna let his family put it out. But please pick him one thing at a time. Okay, Kim? One thing at a time. All right? I know, man, it's frustrating. He's not gonna stop. Okay. The brother is gonna, cause I don't know what I did to this man, bro. He won't leave. I've been face to face with him, bro. I shook his hand like he's over it, bro. He's not no more. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you gonna sit down and you gonna tell me what's going on between you and him. And then we'll go from there. Okay? What's gonna happen after the date? What you mean? When I go here, okay. I'm gonna take care of that for you. Like I said, get the family, his family, to tell them to leave you alone. If they ain't got no proof showing that you did anything, they need to leave you the fuck alone. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. All right. Today's date is January 10, 2015. Time is approximately 0300 hours at 3 o'clock a.m. I'm here with Mr. Kenneth Copeland. Yes. And Mr. Copeland, can you give me your date of birth, sir? July 25th, 1991. July 25th, 1991? Yes. You got the middle name, Mr. Copeland? Is Xavier? Xavier. This is a reference to the homicide investigation victim name of Donovan Thomas. It happened at 330 McDaniel Street, Southwest, City of Atlanta, Fulton County, State of Georgia, on January 9th, 2015, with another police case number 150102110. 22106. When you ready, Mr. Copeland, tell me exactly what you know dealing with this situation. Like now, we got everything. Tell me everything. What made you want to pull you into this situation to happen? Okay. Me and Kale. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we had a problem in the club. Is that him? No, this nothing. Okay. Kale, they say this is a little brother, but I thought you just changed it, but they say they real brothers. Kale. K-E-L. K-E-L. Kale. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Little brother of that. Yes. Who you identified from the picture, which is Donovan Thomas. Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead. Me and him got into it in the club push. What day was that? It's just like it was like a lot. Okay. So, but 2 months, 3 months, a year, how about? Yeah, about I'm saying no longer than 4 months. 4 months. So every time y'all be at Club Crucial, y'all see each other, y'all get into it. We don't even fight, we don't do none of that. The only time I played was the last time. Okay, but what was that? Monday we did past. Monday. Okay, go ahead. So all the time we get into that club, it don't mean that. They shoot birds at us, we shoot back at them. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, we go outside. Don't go on that, don't nobody fight, don't nobody do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just go outside. We leave. This every time we got to in the club. But last Monday, we in the club. But this Cashapp Cameron, it was Monday. I think it was Sunday before the Monday. But if it wasn't this Sunday, it was the Sunday before that week. Me and Kel, I seen Kel outside. So I'm like, hey Kel, how did you? So as me and Kel standing right there, we talking. We talking about everything we gotta get to each other. So as we talk, we like, it's over with. They challenging COVID. So we like, it's over with, we ain't different no more. So Kel like, all right, but he wanna talk to Thug and see what Thug has to do with it. So like, man, Thug ain't standing there jump up, you know what I'm saying? He ain't into this. So he's like, how you want to talk? So him and Thug talk. Whatever said there, I don't know. Next thing you know, Monday come, I'm in Kush. As I go to Kush, I pull out my money. I'm on stage, I'm flashing my money. So all the girls standing around. I'm flashing money. So I get on the stage, I'm flashing money. Kel, and this whole walk up on me. So I look at her, he's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, what's going on, y'all? And he ain't saying that. So he just looked at me. So I'm just flashing money. I'm laughing, I'm playing with everybody. So he's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, Thug still want me to pay for his window. Like, I guess so, brother. But he in the club. Like, go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So Kel, like, he took his necklace. He put his necklace out. So I look at him, I put money in my pocket. So I put money in my pocket. I walk out. You know, I walk over here. I look at him. So he turned around, he tells somebody from the ear. So I walk towards the kitchen. When I walk towards the kitchen, all of them walked behind me. I was by myself. So when I get to the kitchen, I see everybody walk behind me. I try to turn around and go back to the stage. Kel punched me in the back of the head. So he punched me in the back of the head. He pushed me to the ground. He tried to go in my pocket and get my money. But as I hold on to my money, the other guy punched me out of the face. But I didn't care. I was holding on to the money. So as they punch me, I get out of it. I run. So they say everybody, some more guys, they knew me. They can't help it. So they fight. We go out the club. We got out the club. Lil J like, I'm like, Lil J like, what's up? I'm like, but how you just jump on me like that, bro? I said, Funk Little J. So after they Funk Little J, we leaving. We leave the club, then they have what day is? Today, Saturday, yesterday, Friday, they have a meeting. The meeting, like it was a blood meeting, and the meeting was about me and Thug. You and Thug, me and Young Thug. But the whole time, I'm telling them like, what Thug got to do with this, bro? Young Thug was just talking. Young Thug, the rapper. I'm like, what he got to do with this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to him. Like him, he with you. I'm like, bro, it ain't no beef, bro. Like, I ain't studying all these down there. You feel me? Don't pay me no shit. Don't pay y'all no shit. Nah, listen, man. But it was the guy that was at me. Said, so the guy down the road, he's supposed to kill me and Young Thug. So I asked, I got text message my phone. I text my phone like, I ain't bro, y'all gonna kill me and Thug? And I said, let's say, and he like, bro, what you talking about? Like, ain't that like they said? So another guy talking like, ain't that like they said? I'm like, okay, they just lying. He like, yeah. So next thing you know, okay, they after that, he said, so my other buddy like, man, they really don't sound like they let it ain't no more beef. They gonna try to get some money. I'm like, bro, look, bro, I talk to Kill, bro. I talked to him one time, I talked to him again. I ain't standing with you having so they ain't taking money, they don't mean that. So he like, all right, I'm gonna try to get it over him. And he like, shot on one time. I'm like, but it ain't about me. So I'm still telling like, what's up? Why you gotta get me? What have I done to him? I ain't never talked to that girlfriend. I never did anything to him. Why you get me? Next thing you know, it's a gambling house. I just be it. And we gambling now. You know, that Lakewood. They go to stand on top of the roof and shoot inside. So they stand on the roof shooting inside the building. And then they leave. So they tell everybody the car tell her what happened. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So cause then when we know I go gamble right there. So next thing you know, no, nobody seen that, nobody seen that. So the day I didn't have to sleep now last night. Like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was with Doug, we was at DJ Drum Studio. He was doing a song. So we left the studio. I went to my girl. Yesterday Saturday, I was with DJ. The day Saturday, like the sun just when I was Saturday. The day Sunday, right? Yeah, the day Sunday. Friday, like late, like okay, Saturday morning. I went to my girl's house. It was like 5, 6 o'clock. So I was tired, so I went there. Me and her did that, laying up. So I stayed there, I was asleep. Honestly, God, I was asleep the whole time. So she could go meet her dad and he get her a car, she go to the mom or something. I stayed there the whole time. I didn't go nowhere. I sleep. I wake up. I look, she still got that. I called, that's what she had. She somewhere with her dad and well. I'm like, dang, you must have got over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you got over here? And she like, nah, you sleep, this and that. She like, what you get? I'm still right there. So my brother called me. So he like, you want to come? I'm like, yeah, bro. He like, well, yeah, I told him I was at Deshaun. So he like, okay, I'll be around. So I called Deshaun back like, what you did? So she like, how you gonna lock the door? So I'm like, I just jump over the balcony and you just lock the balcony when you come to the house. So she like, okay, but it was somebody that stayed in the room right there where she stayed. I jumped the balcony, he was walking down the stairs, so he seen me jump the balcony. You know what I'm saying? So I got up my brother, I went to his house and changed clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I went to change clothes.
Take over your brother's house.
Yes. I changed clothes at his house.
So what time was that?
It's like the beginning of 7 o'clock. The clothes I had on to now, I'm on the floor. I got the car. I had rolled to the Canterville. The girl said, gave me this. The girl Moochie. She gave me this and some peroxide. I put it on my mouth. And then I went to the green store. I stopped outside like 5 or 10 minutes. I was on the Rick. I got in town to Rick. I had called D. Like, where you get? So he's like, you on Cleveland. And I ran to pull up. So I ride on Cleveland. When I get right up by McDonald's on Cleveland, the D like, well, they said, nothing, they got killed, bro. I was real, bro. But I'm really just thinking you just talking. I'm like, real, bro. Like, yeah, so I'm like, dang. So I like, what happened? He like, well, he just kind of said. So I'm like, damn, bro. bro. He gonna say I did this first time. I'm like, damn, he gonna say I did, bro. He like, shit. Before I know you ain't do it, so I'm like, shit, who he like? He don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So as I leave them, most of them come like, oh, you know, they folks my me and him shot food, nothing, most of them. They said me and him did. You guys know from Moto? Yeah, Moonk. Tnook, I think. So he was like, they said phone number for him. So were you and him riding around earlier today? Nah, I didn't come out till like, I'm gonna say, I came out here at 7. I'm put it that way. I came out here at 7 o'clock. Okay. Now, when he FaceTimed me, he told me, so I'm like, damn, and they said me and him did. Yeah. So first time I come bro like this, bro. And I did it, bro. I need to go out to the headquarters or something. Like, nah, we don't call you. Now, I told everybody I didn't have anything to do with it, so I was trying to get vexed as much as I can. And they know they was like, I called the girl mama. I was talking to her before they shot her house. And her was talking on the phone. I'm gonna get you know right now. 4. 662 8935. That's who dropped you off? That's Moto. Yeah, that's the one who dropped you off to come talk to me? Yeah. Yeah, what kind of car you drive? Blue, it's blue or gray. It's a Malibu, the new Chevy. Okay. Is it blue or gray? Which color is it? It look like it's like a light gray. I mean, like a light. It's a color like probably like gray blue. Like gray. It's a Malibu. It's an Impala, the new kind. Is it Impala or Malibu? It's a Chevy. It might be an Impala. It's the newest 2015. It's a rental car. Okay. Okay. So he they contacted me and him did. So I'm telling him like, but I'm going out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling him like, he gonna wait on y'all to call him. I'm like, man, you tripping, bro. You can call them. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man. So what I did was I kept asking. But I still got a message in my phone. I can show you. I was asking everybody like, should I go down there, bro? Cause I didn't do it. They come scan me. They do everything. I didn't do it. They check the phone record. My folks called me and show you where I was. Show you every car that I talked first. They show you where I was now. I didn't do it. I never had a problem with nothing. Me and nothing ain't never had 2 words to each other. Me and that was always okay. You know what I'm saying? The only person I had a problem with was Kev. I don't really be with him. When we see each other, they jump me up. When they be with him, they don't jump me up. Every time, but me and him, we just look at each other. But the last time, we just jacked each other up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what's up, bro? Like, let it go. Like, it ain't no deep. Then what you tell me? But y'all jump on me and take money, try to take money from me, but I ain't let the money go. But the club on Derek, he seen it on the video. He see I ain't do nothing. I ain't studying. He seen me walk my club flashing money. He seen I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with Kid, man. Like, when this night, I even told the girl, I'm like, you need to call the police and have them meet you. Go to your house, cause when me and him was talking to you, like, he know where she stayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's true, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause me and him been on each other. You know what I'm saying? But he don't join this game. And now he just think he big bad wolf. But the whole time I'm telling him like, bro, it ain't that serious, bro. Which game? Join? 9 Loose, Inglewood, ABG. That's Bloody J's group, baby. Did you know Gangster? You know Gangster? You know. Oh, you said, is he a gangster? No, I said, do you know his partner, Gangster? Oh, no. Bloody J Gangster. They said Bloody J play him. Short, stocky, mustache, beard. Yeah. But the whole time I've been telling like, Even when they did that, I wanted to call his phone, but I called his phone, but he got his phone call. He turned it off. Hey, I'm trying to tell him, but I didn't do it, bro. That's where he got it up. I'm like, bro, but he answered. I think another person I know about, I was like, man, ain't no use, but they have to tell my house. They know what they know my sister house. She ain't answering the phone now, trying to tell her to get out. She ain't answering. They know my sister stay like, who will make her? When those let me hang and put me out in songs and videos. It just seems like they got jealous, man. Honestly, bro, I never did anything to kill, bro. I ain't lying, none of that. Four 518 9892. So, you reached out to your brother earlier Saturday about you need to get out the house or get his car or whatever. Okay. And y'all pretty much to catch up until around 7. And that's when you and your brother to catch up to around 7, right? Your brother gave you keys to the car. Yeah. Okay, I was in the house. Okay. I was at Deshaun. Your girlfriend's house? Or yeah, I was at Deshaun house. Man, like, we stayed together until she put me out on Longway Avenue. Her room, yeah. So, when I woke up, I see she went back and it was dog. I called her like, I say, what time I called? I called her. She like, oh, this and that. I'm like, man, you must have got on still here. And she left because her dad was getting her a car, right? Yeah. She left early. I'll tell you exactly what time I called her, right? Who's Walter Maddox? I called her at 6:20. Called her at 6:20. Yep. That's the first time I called her. It was 6:20. And then after I called her, I called my brother, and it was at 6:28. No, my brother called me at 6:28. Ain't come call. Who's Walter Lee Maddox? Who? Who's Walter Maddox? No nickname? Did y'all ever rent or own an Infinity? Infinity. Y'all ever rent one of those cars before? Have you ever been stopped in an Infinity before? Yeah. Had an accident in an Infinity? No. A maximum? Have I ever had a cover again? No. Okay. How do you think? Did you? Anytime. I had coverage in that Pontiac. That was a couple years ago. I ain't had no coverage. I ain't had no registry. I ain't have none of it. Gotta call your brother drive. Who was that in there? A white Dodge Charge. This truck car he gave me. Your brother got 2 cars? Nah, his girl got a car in the car. He got the Dodge Charge. Okay. Yeah, she got the little Melody. Like 19 something. 2014 Dodge Charge? Yeah. White? Yeah. Who drives the Nissan? A Nissan? What color? What color is it? Gray. I like that on Nissan. Okay. Y'all ever had a Infinity gray? A gray Infinity Q45 before? A truck? No. A cup? Yeah. Like I know of. Actually, but maybe his car. It will be a car he had rented or something like that. That's cool. That's cool. I'm saying, I'm really saying, so, you never had a problem with that? Never in life. Okay. Never cool. Okay. We just had a problem with the cable. Yes. Describe the cable to me. Show you a picture. Is he tall? No, he's about this, like, kind of stuck. Okay. Let me see a picture. I think you got one. Oh, they dropped you off? Yeah. What kind of car? What's up, girl? And Polo. City car. Grace blue. This the Camaro right there. This the way it goes out at night. Yeah. Who car is that? I think it might be his car. Yeah, who's that tonight? And who's that? Who's that? His name Lil Dave. He be with nothing yet. Okay. So Lil Dave know where the girl mom is. Like she stays in the neighborhood. They from somewhere. She stays in the neighborhood. It look like he took care of the page. I know somebody else who got one. What's his name? What's his name, man? That was 12. ABG 12. Seen the video right here, but it's a video on Blood J page, but it keeps stopping. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna go to hit H1B. See. They had paid right there. They private. Okay. Okay, describe. That's it right there. It ain't gonna go. I'm look. Okay, why you doing that describe character? I'm on that page. This is that first page we got here right now. I'm on that page and cause you will find me right. He got a picture I just seen. Correct. But he had no tattoos on the face, man. He about this time. He about my code. Kind of stuff. And he always wear a BG hoodie. Like, and if it's like people around here, it's kind of like it's. This how he go. He gonna have a BG hood on. Like the whole lot nigga with. Okay, his name is Cal. Is it Calvin? Cal. Like, I don't know his real name, but He kind of said share care. So, you know, it's K-L. Okay. See if we'll pause real quick. Nah, it ain't gonna cut on it, I'll say a little charge, man. Let's put on charge, take about 5 minutes, come back on. So we got charge. We got all the office, okay? All right. So this all stems from you thinking, they think you did it because you got to fight with Cal Monday. Honestly, I get blamed for everything that happened. Like, my name comes up in everything. Everything, like, even my that first time they ever come in merge, so I didn't know what to do. You know, so you and Monto, y'all wasn't together until later on today. No, we didn't get together. So I called Monto. Monto first Monto told me, and then he was like, so I called for advice, like, hey, bro, what should I do, bro? Like, because I asked my brother, like, wait on for you. I really wanted to come out on my own and just talk, like, then when they started shooting at the house, I really didn't know what to do, so I tried to get some advice. I called Monto come, like, I'm telling Monto, like, what should we do? So yeah, like, I told you, he was like, bring me down here, you know what I'm saying? He came, brought me right here. Like, you gonna come in? He's like, I wait around, call me. Okay. I well, this on you then. Okay. Give me a minute, right back. But okay, I see you on this one, but that's great. I can do this. What I'm gonna do, bro? I mean, because I know I'm gonna talk to Nuts mother. And Kel is Peanut's brother, right? I'm gonna let her know what the deal is. Okay. All right. So we'll take it from there. Okay. They continue to do, and you see who it is. Okay. Call. If you see them run around the neighborhood and you know what they're about to do, call. Because there's going to be an alert out for this. Okay? I'm telling you, like right now, the only reason I'm scared because I didn't do it, and I don't want, I feel, you know what I'm saying, that can have to be on my time. All you do is extend to his brother to extend to them. And if I'm able to talk to Kel, I'll let him know the same thing. If his mother go ahead, maybe can get me in contact with Kel. I'll talk to him and see if that is him and his crew doing that. It is. I'm not gonna see him. It's him. Let me ask you this, to be honest. Do you belong in the game? I was. They really were. Like, they said, man, I'm talking about, it's supposed to be about me not being down there no more. But he really don't know, he don't really know what to do, because he said, he's like, hey, me. Okay, so you got ABG. Yes. But it was in 2000, I had went to jail in 2000. I think it's 2015 now. I went to jail in 2013, 12. I went to jail in 2012. And I did a year. But when I went to jail in 2012, I didn't get down with the game. I told him I went in it. So you got out in 2013 for no. I never told him I just started going around and I went playing. You know, so now they see me with thugs, and they don't claim what I did. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's real. So I'm gonna get some money. And that's what we told a couple people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's about, but that's what you're supposed to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I switched up on them, so I got you. Yeah, so they got the ass with you. But I know that they saying like, I didn't know it was over. I did something. I know that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go to jail, I ain't trying to go to nobody's phone line, none of this. Ain't never had a problem. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I will show you, a person come in my kitchen and say, you gonna die tonight. They come from my kitchen and say, your history work? Yes. So you gonna die. What's your Instagram page? WOODY 372. WOODY 372. Say I'm gonna die tonight, but she deleted the country by a screenshot. So when she deleted, I still took a picture. Yeah, it was a girl. Her name was Maya. Pretty, it was something Maya. Come on now, she come and said, you're gonna die. And then she deleted. But I still got a screenshot of my phone, it went dead. I supposed to show it to you when it first. Give me 1 second, right back, okay? Right back, right? Pick up the camera, okay?
Right, we're gonna pause at 3:32:11 and resume at 3:35:48. Resume at 3:35:51.
We got no vocabulary. You got no vocabulary? No. I had it. Who's that? No. No, one them ain't kid. So you know what you got? Look like I seen before. Which one? Look like I seen both of you with a kid. The other guy looks to me though. I just ain't for sure. It's him. So Moto dropped you off. And went about his business. And he drives English gray or grayish blue Chevy Impala or Malibu. Yeah, these are rental car. Okay, it's a rental. You don't know Moto's real name. I had met a Moto like around. I got Moto like. His FaceTime, he told me that. Or what time was that? With his FaceTime. I got charge. Okay. No, we have no outlet charger for the computer. But when Moto said it, I was trying to, cause my girl dad talked, and he asked me what happened. She was like, she called me phone saying I did. And I explained to him like, yeah, I can't do it, and then like that. And he's like, he's gonna like let me talk to somebody. I get this somebody over them, somebody brother or something got something to do with them. And he hit me right there, let me talk to them, let them know that I ain't having to do it and then like that. And then them me and her dad was talking about. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go down. But I told him too, like, you think I should go down and talk? And he's like, nah, because they might find out what happened. You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't got nothing to do with it. They just like, okay, just like when they come talk one talk, you just go down there and talk to them, then y'all just did that. But I was nervous. I was scared. Like, just know, I didn't know what to do. Like, one go to the house, cause I didn't know that. Dang, bro, like, everybody gonna sit here and say, oh, I did that. I know, I go through this every time. Like, that guy got robbed. People ain't on me. Then they ain't know. He found out who did it. Instead of him just going ahead and admit that he wrong, he still let you think it. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't do that about it. And now somebody did, and they think it's me, but I can't. It ain't. I ain't afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, but I just don't want to go to jail or die about somebody do. And I just know he have a point. Kid have a point to who I don't know, but it just now like he cuss. It just won't stop, bro. Like it ain't nothing I can do. Like. I can do this, I can do that. Like, they know I stay because we were cool. You know what I'm saying? I took my sister's house, my brother's house. We was one night together and everything. Not care, but the ones that be around me. And all of a sudden, like, that's what it means. Like, I don't know what it was, man. I honestly, I can't, man. Like, I'm so confused right now. So, me nuts each other, we judge each other. He like, what's going on with you? And they just chill, man, trying to shit money. He like, man, they about to be a thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's just, man, I didn't know right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you can talk to them, but somebody still gonna think I did it. Like no matter where I do, where I go, you know what I'm saying? I got sisters and brothers out there too. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like now everybody thinks they just shot a girl mama house up. So ain't no telling what they gonna do to my brother or sister. They gonna see one of them. I didn't have nothing to do with this. Like. I never was deaf on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I would never stun them. I still ask me like, wait, what y'all got to do me, man? Don't have no money now? I just pop like that, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was popping money. That's how I talk about money. But now, you ain't gonna show a girl home house, bro. Like, it ain't gonna call for, bro. Like, I'm so worried right now because I talk on the phone, she crying, and then I don't know if she gonna put on me, like my phone, but when I talked to her, she didn't say that. But I just told her like I didn't do it. Like I don't know what to do, but I didn't do it. Like I'm lost. Like right now, man, I really am, man. I'm scared. I'm lost. I'm always wondering, but I can't even think, man. Like I don't know what to do, man. I don't, man. Cause my name come making everything. I'll be playing with it. But now somebody dead, and I just know. I know how to feel to lose one. You know what I'm saying? I love my closest friend. You know what I'm saying? And now these niggas, they showing up these mama houses and stuff like that, bro. Like, and it ain't even dead. It ain't. It's a game. It's the whole clique. You know what I'm saying? They deep. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that put fear in my heart. Cause now I watch out for everywhere I go. I have to watch out, and it ain't nothing I can do about it. You know? I didn't have nothing to do with this. I didn't kill him. I didn't have him killed. I didn't never try to fight him. I didn't have never try to rob him. I had never done nothing to nothing. Me and Carrie, we don't see each other plenty of times in the street. Ain't never did that to each other. It's been plenty of times. Ain't never in life, man, like never. I'm so frustrated, man. I call my brother, man. Then the advice he gave me, it ain't no good. What advice your brother gave you that you think is no good? I told her, I want to call her, but call the police and have them come to the house. You know what I'm saying? I usually tell y'all, but it ain't gonna be nothing y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Cause from what people say, retarded. Kid's supposed to be retarded, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't scared of him. You know what I'm saying? It's more to life, bro. It's like no matter what I do, everybody always blame me for stuff. So I know there's a lot of people against me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm frustrated, man. I can't. I can't. I want the income. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't know. People like, man, they're lock you up. They can't lock me up. I didn't do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell them. They're like, man, but they keep telling me to wait. And this, I don't want to wait. I don't want none of this shit. I don't go out now, get out of the way. Then when I do, they wait. tell y'all. And y'all get out there, who gonna stop me? That's the only thing I'm afraid of now. Who gonna stop me? I really am scared, man. Like, it might seem crazy, but do you know, did you hear anything on the street about who may be beefing with Nut? I didn't know Kev been running around shooting my place. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he, like, me and him ever got to it, he never did that. Mm-hmm. He done came and set up the camera house. Mm-hmm. But this ain't the first time he did it. This is the first time he did it. He shot everybody up there. You know what I'm saying? But then nobody knew it was him. And then he got to with his girl. She came back and said it was him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I felt like paid for my window. Right. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he shot the window. So he was like, "You're gonna pay for it." You know what I'm saying? So, gotcha. Nut ain't had nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? So, it probably, what happened to Nut probably ain't got nothing to do with this. Was Nut in the game? And Nut was a big dog. But a big dog is, like, Nut ain't a big dog. He a big dog, but he not that over the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So, Nut just care, bro. He cool with everybody. Nut cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Well, I say a lot of people, but it Kale was a problem. You know what I'm saying? He always have been. Like, me and Nut have talked about Kale. That's right, man. Let's let him have that. Like, I ain't studying, man. I don't pay no attention. Like, I just want to plug. Like, you kind of push on Derek, and you talk to him, and he'll tell you, and he gives you video. If you look at video of me in the club, I don't even pay him no attention. Like, we look at him, yo, that don't be like this. You know what I'm saying? You see me throwing money, I'm flashing money. They throw up money, That's how they keep saying. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. Like, no, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Don't say. What can I do? Where can I go? When I leave the other day, where can I go? Because I have a lot of sisters and brothers. My mom had 10 kids. Half of them got their own houses. You know what I'm saying? Is they running here? Yes. My sister, I got a sister on Boulevard, sister in Oak City, my grandma stay in Oak City, my girl stay in Colorado, my brother stay in Colorado, my other brother stay in County. You know, I got that. But they understand. My sister, I'm afraid they might know she stay on Boulevard. And my big sister, I know they know she stay in Oak City. Yeah. Because they just want like that with who did. He killed right hand man. All right. This will conclude the interview with Mr. Kenneth Copeland. Ending time is 03:48 hours, would be 3:48 a.m. Talk to your brother real quick, and that's okay. Okay, what is you know what we'll talk to you here, okay? This what I'm not kidding. What? I'm gonna go. No.
Your Honor, I'm going to pause right here and pick back up at 3:50, excuse me, at 4:05:03. On the. And we're going to pick back up at 4:05:21. Restarting at 4:05:05.
Picking up same interview with Mr. Kenneth Copeland. Still giving information in reference to the homicide investigation. Mr. Donovan Thomas, we have it at 330 McDaniel Street, Southwest. 11 fees, case number is 150102106. Today's date is still January 10th, 2015. Time is approximately 4:00 a.m., which would be $400. Okay. Mr. Copeland, go ahead and tell me what you just advised me of in the office. And you can, sir, you be in detail about what was going on today and every event that happened today. Okay. Okay, I left my girl's house. My brother gave me the car. So my brother gave me the car. I had to pull up in Mechanicsville. The girl, which gave me a little bandage for my mouth. And I put a little song in my mouth. I left there. I went on Cleveland. I was with Lil D. Pick up Lil D. You know what I'm saying? So Lil D was like, hey boy, he said, nothing, he got shot. This first thing he said, like for real. And then he like, yeah, we talked. So moved to FaceTime me. And he was like, he told me the same. So I was like, well, I just heard that he just told me. So he was like, yeah, he's like, you know the name that he's screaming? So I was like, who? I was like, shit, you know, I already know. He like, yeah, but if he got shot, so we wouldn't think it would be a deal. So like, all right. So Moonton like, he better come out. I was like, all right, come when you come out. So I got a phone with him. So I took the D down to the whole house. I'm gonna scream my name to the girl house. I went and got this son. I put up at Jojo's house. I called her, she came out the door, she got out the door. I said, hey, where does JoJo live? She stays on Metro Lodge behind the Chevron. And it's a little apartment. Okay, go ahead. So when I looked at their son up to JoJo's house, I told their son, like, they say nothing got shot. And she was like, for real, the one, him and her dad know each other. She like, yeah. I said, this and I did. Like, everybody on Twitter, like, already met. So I'm telling her, like, damn, man. Like, so she like, what we gonna do? I said, man, I'm gonna go out and talk to the police. She like, okay, this me and this young talking about. But I had, me and her rolled out. She said she wanted to have me. She ordered food. She had food. So we're going to my brother's house, because I was going to talk to my brother about what happened. I seen him tennis. And then when I get to my brother's house, I'm turning left into the apartment. And where do your brother live? Come home. I'm Maury Avenue. I'm turning left from Pine Road to the inside apartment where he stayed. I see this Camaro flying behind. But when I turn left, the Camaro like they go straight. And then I go, instead of going in front of the door, I went around to the gate. So as I go around to the gate, I had the wrong gate color. So the gate color. So as I was clicking, it went go upside the head back to go park around in the front. Because I was going to have a brother call the police. So as I bed back, I see the same Camaro fly up to the stop sign, but it was going to the bed at initially. And they turned left behind. Like when they turned left, I was in front of them. So I went to the stop sign, I made the left. When I made the left, I went to the next stop sign, I went to the next stop sign. There's two more cars flying in front of me. But they made the left coming down Pine Road and to the apartment. And I was already in front, so now we faced up. I turned left again to go back in front of my brother's door behind the church. So when I turned left, I looked back in the mirror. I told his son, like, this Jim right now, duck your seat. So when as she let her seat that I was leaving them, they pulled to the stop sign. And they sat right there, they looked at us. And then they went straight. I got in front of my brother's door, I ran to stop sign, I went right. I went to the stop sign, I went left. I took out, went towards the precinct. I went through the little what's name and got me expressway. Precinct where? Like on Lakewood, FBA. Okay. I went that way. I got on the expressway. I got on City Road. I was going to my grandma's house because I knew they didn't want to know that's my grandma's state. this young out. We took the car to Greenbrier in front of the police precinct and left the car there so they wouldn't shoot nobody in the car and then like that. So we parked the car in front of the precinct and then we rolled out. That's why I had Motor come in. Motor can't meet me then and they shine down and called me. So when they got and called me, we had went right there, we went to where we go? We went right there to the McDonald's on Metropolitan, you know, it's right there by the little DP. We went right there. And we went right there. I called girl, mom called me. And me and her was talking on the phone. And she was just asking me like what's going on. And I was telling her like what was going on. And she was just like, okay, all I need you to do is just don't go out there and get yourself in no trouble. And I was explaining to her like, I ain't going out there. I'm like, I'm not going out here. I'm not trying to let these folks see me, but they go and shoot up my house and stuff like that. You know where you stay. So she was just like, it was loud where she was. I wouldn't expect her to be at home. So she was like, okay, don't worry about this and that. And so when I got off the phone with her, I called my brother. So I'm like, bro, I sent him 10 minutes like, bro, I think I need to go down and talk to these police or something. Cause I'm like, cause I ain't do it. And I went nowhere around. So my brother like, he called me. When I tell you, he called me like, all right, and he was at the restaurant, the bar in Canada. So when I called like, but Deshaun kind of told me, so I like called Deshaun mama back. I mean, Deshaun like they shot my mama's house, she crying and stuff. So back here, I called my brother, he ain't answer. I called my sister, she ain't answer. So I'm trying to call tell them he house, but my brother called me back. So I go, they just shot Deshaun mama's house. What Brittany? He like, she at the house. He like, I heard go down, call the police. He like, oh, him. He like, okay. So what he did was, he heard it went to his house. We got his house. He called me like, I'm at the house. Like, I'm getting ready. Like, call the police, bro. Call them, tell them to come to the house. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you want to talk to him? I'm like, yes, I want to talk to him. All right. So as he did that, they sent dad call me, and he was asking me like, what's going on? And I was telling him, I explained everything to him, and he was like, what kind of car they drive? I was like, it was a red Camaro with a black top sign behind it. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what else? It was a gray car. And it was
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Y'all tune in to Get Hip TV. As y'all can see from the title, we got YSL, Mondo, and Woody going at it. So, man, we're going to get into that, and I'm going to let y'all hear what they both had to say. So, man, stay tuned for that. But before we get into the video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay hip to whenever I post. But, all right, y'all, let's get into it. So, man, as y'all know, Woody been going viral left and right on the internet, which has resulted in him growing a fan base and getting booked for YouTube videos and interviews. But many people would say that Woody's rise to fame happened in an unorthodox way. Even though he'd been rapping for years and even got some interviews, most people first got hip to him from his interrogation videos hitting the net and his viral moments on the stand in the YSL trial. And usually taking the stand will ruin your career, especially if you're a street rapper. But it was the complete opposite for Woody, as people started to book him and tune in more since he took the stand. And as y'all could expect, it was only a matter of time till that started to rub people the wrong way and people started to speak out. So YSL Mondo had some things to say and Woody responded. I'm gonna roll the clips and I'm gonna let y'all see it.
Then he get on the stand and testify and blow up. I'm talking about on the radio station, get his new song played. That's ass. Music is what, 7 days? If you don't know what that means, this shit is weak. Come on, man. Man did multiple interviews, man. That man's a real live informant, man. Come on, man. But y'all don't understand that he the reason why this shit started. Y'all don't try to tell y'all. For real, man. Nigga, for real, put the police on you, man. Motherfucker ain't learned from the body. Nah, fact. Like, for real. Multiple interviews on God, man, though. Yeah, y'all get that boy Adam in here. Know he might try to tell on you. Don't add him. He can't tell on me. I have not committed not around. When I realized my brother had this type of
Like, he just gave it to me, and like, he like, you want, I was just, how sleep, you like, you want a cup? I'm like, yeah, bring it to me. I'm like, damn, oh yeah, they son here went to the movies too, so, it was that, I gave his son a cup when she went to the movie, so it was 11 o'clock, I know the time, it was 11 o'clock. She like, move it over here. It was her, Bull, and Dime, it was them three in the cup. They bought the Greenberg, and Dime Coalition. And you caught up with her at 11, not 9 o'clock. No, I caught them by 11. Okay. They had went to the movies. I gave her the cup. Okay. So they were, they about 9 o'clock, they got behind us. And then they son and got the cup went to the movies. When she got back from the movies, I told her, like, she told her dad she going to meet her dad at Blue Flame. And I was like, why are you riding around my car? You know what kind of car I got. And she like, well, she plugged it. So I was just like, plug it anyway and get out of it and get in close to somebody else. Get the cup, you know what I'm saying? Just, you need to come on out first. And she's like, well, so when I called back, you know, I kept calling. And then she finally answered. And she was like, she on the road just playing Cascade. So I'm like, well, jump in near S. She's like, near S with Greenberg. I'm like, jump right there. I'll meet you right there. So she got her right there. I met her. I can't meet her right there. You met her too. It was Bull and Dime. Bull named Shanice, who you right? I'm around Mutum. And his girl and his baby. It was them three in the car and me and them three in their car. And they got in the car, all they got. Okay. Cause Mutum trying to find somewhere to take his girl and baby. I think they know what they say too. So, but he said, I called one of his name Big Killer though. He said Big Killer called and told him. But they said me and him did. So that was he told me, but I got him like, bro, we need to go out here because they can stand there, they can tell we lying to tell the truth, bro. And he just like, shit, man, I go when they come, but you can call him now, he'll come. Okay. All right, bro. Okay, that's it? Yeah, that's all. Okay. If I have anything you'll see him, I come right back down to the club. Okay. I ain't got no problem with that. I didn't do this and nothing of that. It is now 04:18 hours, to be 4:18 a.m. Conclude another statement from Mr. Kenneth Copeland dealing with a homicide investigation in the town of Raton. Atlanta Police case number is 150021006.
Of the January 11th interview, which is State's Exhibit 378, Yankee Alpha.
Yes.
I can go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we can all take a bathroom break. All right, so What's after this?
It is the state's intention to play the rest of the videos. However, I have not heard anything from defense counsel regarding the redactions I sent over to make sure that they were okay with the redactions from the January 28th.
Okay,
The
well,
February 20th.
presumably they had plenty of time during the hour it took for us to get the technology up and running for Mr. Copeland to be able to hear. So are y'all ready on the defense side to provide those over to the state so that maybe we can work over the lunch hour?
And I'm sorry, I should be clear, Your Honor. I know that Mr. Steele is working on February 20th that he needs to give to me,
Uh-huh,
but the other interviews are what we discussed 2 weeks ago. And
right.
so yesterday, I sent over the transcripts with the highlighted areas to confirm
Okay.
that those are the redactions. And so I haven't heard anything.
Well, that shouldn't take much time. I mean, is the defense pretty much ready to go on?
So, Your Honor, my understanding from communications with Attorney Hilton is her intent is to play the 220 interview next, correct?
So long as we get the redactions, but if I don't have them, I don't want to delay. So I would go to 128. But if we get the redactions and we can deal with it, then I can move forward.
So the 220 redactions are not something that's already been redacted. That's the ones that Mr. Steele was saying need to be discussed. Regarding the other redactions that were the transcripts that were provided yesterday, I have Mr. Mansbach and Mr. Kokomo checking behind them. We have them checking behind those redactions currently, and they're actively working on that, and we should have an answer for that soon. But there's been no transcript given to us. I don't know if there's been no discussion between the state, the defense, and the court. It has the 220 redactions have not been litigated yet. And I think that's the next.
Okay, I'm not really sure why that is even the case, because I thought we had covered everything y'all wanted to cover when we were going through his statements last week, but be that as it may, that's what we can work on over the lunch break. We're gonna have a working lunch. But you can quickly, like in the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, turn around the others, or no?
Well, the others are later. I don't believe that the state is planning on playing those next, but we are working on those. But
I mean, I think what Ms. Hilton was saying is, no, ideally she wouldn't, but instead of holding up the jury yet again, she would be willing to go out of turn for that. Is that right?
Correct, Your Honor.
which one do you, in an ideal world, which one are you trying to play next?
In the ideal world, it would be 220. However, if we have to litigate that, I can switch to 128 because that's what we already discussed 2 weeks ago. We've already talked about those redactions. And so the only thing the transcript does is confirm what we've already discussed.
I understand we talked about it 2 weeks ago. We are trying to confirm the transcripts, and they were provided to us yesterday. And
But the
so,
redaction times have always been there. So.
okay,
It really shouldn't take that long.
okay, well, we are actively working on it. I'm looking at people that are working on it, and they're nodding in agreement. So if I could just check to where
Okay.
we are with that, and
All right. So Ms. Hilton, as long as there's one of those that they can be ready on in the next 10 minutes, when we get back from our break, you'd be able to proceed with that one. All right.
I'm being told by Mr. Mansbach that he is 10 minutes out of
All right,
confirming
perfect.
the 128.
Fantastic. Thank you. Let's all take our convenience break as well.
contrast these players, but I want to do it in a video, but the video will probably take an hour, so I don't really want to do it. So maybe it'll be in a live stream. But guys, I just really want to look at the players in the case. And like, is it good that we're looking at Woody in a favorable way? Is it good that we're looking at Glanville in a negative way? Now Melnick cannot practice until January. If Melnick cannot practice until January, can't file anything until January, the filing deadline is going to be over. My son's going to be in prison for the full 8 years. So I need the $15,000 back to hire a new attorney. Tammy says she sent Melnick the $15,000 Monday. Tuesday. So Tammy calls up Melnick. They talk. Everything's going well, apparently, until Tammy asked for the $15,000 back. When Tammy asked for the $15,000 back, boom, Melnick hangs up in her face. All right. And you're like, well, I can't really believe that. Why would that happen? But then you look at what happened in the Georgia Supreme Court and what the Georgia Supreme Court said about Melnick, about how he had a reprimand in 2003, another reprimand in 2003, another reprimand in 2006. And then what happened just a few years ago where he took this lady's money and then didn't tell her about any of the court dates, didn't tell her about any of the motions, didn't show up to court himself when the court ruled against her. Melnick didn't tell her about that. And this lady had to file a bar complaint and hire another attorney to seek malpractice. And then Melnick cuts her a check for less than what the judge had ordered. Is Tammy going to have to do that? Is Tammy going to have to go hire an attorney to pursue malpractice